Hi and welcome. In today's video I'm going to show you how to build a WordPress site. It'll be a small basic WordPress. It could be anywhere from 1 to maybe 5 pages. So with that said, we're going to start off with a fresh install of WordPress. And I'm going to show you how to actually build a website using templates. And the best part of this is it's completely free. If you're new to my channel, I'm Jim from SEO Marketeer. I put out video tutorials on web development and social media marketing. So please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this, and make sure you smash that notification button so you can get notified every time I put out new content. Without further ado, let's get started. Okay, let's get started. So within this, like I said, I have a fresh WordPress deployment here, we'll call it, right? So we're going to start out with, if you're not familiar with WordPress, right, you have all your buttons down the left side, which are your navigational tools, and this is going to pop up here on the dashboard, right? So to start this, we're going to go off to your themes. So I'm going to click on Appearance, click on Themes. Now currently by default it loaded the 2021 theme, but that's not the theme we're going to do here. So we're going to go up to Add New at the top and add a new theme, and we're going to search for what's called Grid Hub. So this is going to be the theme we're going to use for this one. Now obviously you use whatever theme you prefer, but for this one I think it fits best on the website they're gonna build real quick. So we're gonna install this. Then we're gonna go ahead and activate it. Then once you have your WordPress theme, it looks like this. So you can see this is the active Grid Hub, right? So we're gonna go to Customize, because what I want to do here is, because we're going to use templates to do the actual pages, I just want to use this primarily for the header and the menu. So you'll see that the start here is going to look kind of like this, which it has two menu bars. So if we go up to create, there's actually no menu, so it's just actually kind of using the default menu here. So we go to theme options, menu options. There's what they call a primary and a secondary. I believe the secondary is the one at the top, and the primary one's the one at the bottom. So it depends on how you want this page to look. You can actually have it either this way, or you can have both, or you can click it off and have just the one on the top. So now you'll see you have a menu just at the top of the screen. For this, I'm going to stick to probably just the top one, but you could use whichever one you prefer. I'm going to go ahead and publish that. Then we go back. And we go to the header options here. You could hide the tagline, or you can hide header content altogether. So if you see this, then you just see a header at the top. But if you want to hide the tagline, you could hide the tagline. This gives you the ability to put a logo or the name of your website within the top bar. So we're going to leave that for now. We're going to go ahead and publish it again. I like to try to always publish things so you don't forget. And plus it'll probably give me problems when you go to click off that. So anyway, okay, so that's where we start here. Now we're gonna, for right now, we're gonna leave this area, and we're gonna go to plugins. So we'll go down to plugins. Here it'll show you what plugins are actually installed by default. Because I use SiteGround, like I said in the beginning, it gives me SG Optimizer comes with my SiteGround plan. So we're going to add a new one, right? So here we're going to search for Elementor. We're going to use the Elementor page builder. It's a pretty good page builder. It's one of the better ones on the market. It's free as well. There's also a pro version, which I'll show you what that means come later. So we go ahead and activate this. Okay, and it brings me to my welcome screen. Let's go back to plugins because we're going to actually install another plugin. You could add new down here, but I go back because it shows you the plugins here. Now you can enable auto update on your plugins if you want them to update automatically, or you could do it manually just to make sure there's not any problems with the automatic updates on your website itself. So we're going to add another new plugin. And this one's where we're going to get the templates from. So it's called Envato. You'll see Envato Elements. So we're going to install that plugin as well. And we'll go ahead and activate it. Okay, now you're going to see you have the 3 plugins. Now down the right side, you'll see Elementor has a tab now, and you'll see Elements is what the Envato plugin actually is. So this is where you can get your, there's free kits, there's template kits, and then there's free blocks. We're not going to worry about the blocks today. We're just going to look at the kits themselves. Now, the free kits are the ones that are free to you. Templates one, you need to actually go and you would need to subscribe to the Envato monthly fee, which I believe is somewhere in the $16 range per month. It might be $16.50, but that gives you additional templates that have a lot more features. So if you're looking to do that, as well as what's called photos up here. So if you go to the photos, there's a whole photo gallery, but I believe these have watermarks on them unless you're a subscriber. So for right now, we're just going to stick to the free kits. So you can go up to kits, it'll show you the free kits. So within here, there's going to be a number of different kits, and you can go down and you can see them. You could scroll across to get a view of what they'll look like, or you can go to preview, which will pop open in a new screen. So within here, it'll show you what the pages actually look like. So if you come down, they'll be like home 1, home 2, home 3. So you could pick which home layout you want on this, and whether it be 1 or if you want to go with the 2. But then if down here, if you see the Pro, it's not, doesn't mean it's the premium template. It means you need the Pro version of Elementor to actually use some of the features that are within this page, which is probably this reservation section down at the bottom. So like I said, you can go through this and you could see all these and you can pick out the one you want. Let's close this for now. But what we're going to do is we're going to start out by actually building the website. So I like to do things from pages, right? So we're going to start off by adding a new page. And we're going to call that page home. And we go ahead and publish it. Right now, we're not going to do anything with it. And we go back out. And let's just create another page. We'll call it about. Just to get us started here. This will make sense in a minute. So let's publish this. The reason I'm publishing it here and not doing any with it is because we're actually going to edit in Elementor. But now if we go back to appearances and we go to menus, we're going to actually set these pages within the menu. So what we're going to do is I've used this before, I'll just call it my main menu. We're going to create a new menu. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to about, and we're going to go to home, and we're going to add these to the menu. Now, what we're going to want to do is move home up to the top because we want that to appear first on the website. So we go up, and this is actually the page we got. Okay, let's go back into customize. Save the menu first. And I believe we used this on the primary menu, right? But anyway, we're going to go back up to, we're going to go to customize. I'm going to set this to main menu, which it already is. Don't know why. Oh, I know why. Sorry. So let's go back to home page settings. We're going to use a static page. That's what it is. You have to set your home page, otherwise it's using the default home page. And if you're going to have a blog, you can set your post page. Let's go ahead and publish this. Back to menus. Don't know why it's not taking the sample page out. Anyway, let's go back to the pages. We'll go to the home. We're going to edit. And we click up here to edit with Elementor. Now this is going to be your home page. You're going to see 3 boxes down here. One is add a new section, which if you add a new section, it would look like this. Then you could add it to Elementor. I'm not going to get into all of Elementor. These are some of the other pages and templates that Elementor has to offer. But like I said, for the sake of this video, we're just going to go in and we're going to use the Envanto templates. So we go to free kits here. They call them kits, not templates. Now, when you look at this, you could search for one you want. You know, you could look for different types of things. They have also categories down the side over here where you can pick out what you want. So if you want to look at corporate, it's gonna pull up all the different corporate templates you could look at. I've actually used one before. So if you look at this, here's your social media. You know, you got your. It's pretty good. There's tons of templates that are free to you to use. And with all these, the same thing. You can see what I showed you before. You can scroll across this way, or you could preview them from here, and they'll pop open in a new screen. So for this one, we're going to go into one I've used in the before. Go ahead and search for it. So this is the videographer one. So for this one, just in case you want to, you know, I got a bunch of videos. I got YouTube. I want to, you know, build out a quick page so I can, you know, link my YouTube channel to the video a page so where I can, you know, maybe sell some merchandising, sell some products, but or also just you know, another form of pointing people to your YouTube. So we're going to go ahead and install this kit. Once it installs, it's fairly quick. You're going to go view kit, and now you'll see all the pages again. Now if they says ignore requirements because it says Pro, right? So we don't have the Elementor Pro version. You can actually install these, but you're not going to be able to use it to its full extent. So for this one, we're just going to insert the home template. Take a little bit of time. It's actually importing this into your website. So there's quite a bit of content, and I'll show you what that looks like when we're done. Okay, there we go. Now it imported all the information. You could actually see it in Elementor. Well, that's what's really nice about Elementor. So you can go in and you can delete one of these, or you could edit any of the content within it. So by default, it's going to pop up with this theme's template. So it does have a sidebar. A lot of times, if you want to remove the sidebar, you can go ahead in down to here, and you could click on settings, and you could do change the page layout. So full width, no sidebar. Go ahead and update that. So now if you see home, you can actually see that it's full width. There's no sidebar on the home page. You might want to add the home page, the sidebar on the other one, so we can keep that default. For some reason, it still shows it here. But so if you have information here on Elementor, you have your background image. So if you want to click on this, you can go to style from here. So you click on the top because it's a background image. You could choose this and change the image if you want, or you can go down and change any one of these. So here you'll say stock footage. You could add a link. So if you want to click on this and make it clickable, you have to add the link in here. So like I said, and you go down through, it's pretty much Elementor. It's all the same, you know, whether you go here, download, preview. So for right now, let's just update this. One other thing is the home up here. We have to change. We're going to change that outside of Elementor. So we go back to customize. So some people might want the title page. I believe it's under, no, it's header. Here we go, page options. On this theme, if you go under page options, you can actually hide the header if you want. So if you unclick this, it'll show you the page title. So we go like that, it's going to remove all this information. You probably don't want it on a website like this, but if you want to leave it, you can. So let's go ahead and publish that. Like I said, you're going to have to publish it, or it's going to leave the page, you're going to lose what you did. So, okay, let's go back into the About page. Right now, let's edit this. Get rid of that sample page. Why it's in there, I don't know. Let's right, there we go. It's gone. I don't know why it shouldn't have been in there, because it's not actually in the menu. So if we go to the back page, we're going to do the same thing. Edit again. Edit with Elementor. Go back in Avanto. Now you'll see that it's in our installed templates. So you can just view the kit again. It's an about page 1, so there's only one single about page. Some of them have multiples, so you'll see multiple homes, multiple abouts. In this situation, there's only the one, so if you want to, we're going to install this now. Okay, now this pops up. So let's take a little time to catch up. I normally, what I'm going to do here is we're going to leave the sidebar menu, so you could add any kind of widgets in there if you want to add any kind of promotional, or if you're going to monetize the website, you could always add it into here. So we go ahead and update this. Like I said, if you want to change it again, you can just go and change the page and make it full width. So now when we come back to the home page, the home page still remains full, but if we go to the about page, you'll see now that it has a sidebar. So you can go ahead and do that with any page you want. There was a, I believe there was a video product. So let's go back in, let's exit out of this. And edit with Element. Oh, Sorry. We're going to go back in. We're going to add a new page. For sake of this, we'll call it video product. In case you just to show, in case to show you if you want to do any kind of promotional products. I'm going to publish this again just so it remains. I'm going to edit an Elementor. Go back in, view the kit to get in the theme of this, right? So you got a video, you could create a single video. I think there's, no, maybe there wasn't. Anyway, let's just add it as it will add a single video here. You could do the same thing with support or contact us. So you want to create a contact page. Like I said, we could do multiple pages, and I'm just showing you real quick what you can do with this. But you're going to go here, and we could change this. And change this to video product. The default is set up to capitalize everything, so you don't have to worry about it when you type it in on the header. So you could put a little video here of a product, buy online, so you could purchase it online here. So if you have like an Amazon affiliate link or some other affiliate marketing product, you can sell it straight through a page like this. If it's one of your own, you would need probably your own shopping cart. So with WordPress, the default would be WooCommerce, but there's other ways to incorporate shopping carts into WordPress, which we're not going to cover off today, but this is just to show you how to build a quick website. So now if we go back out, now if you see that's not up here again, ooh, it's automatically popping up pages. So it's interesting. Normally it doesn't do this. You have to add it to the menu, but it might be the way the menu's set. Maybe it is set to pages. So like I said, you have a video product here. Click on this link, pops up the video product. Like I said, you could build out a website here and have a play around. So within this, if we go back in, so actually let's go back to pages real quick. I'll show you. So once you go to pages, once you edit it one time with Elementor, you'll see that you won't be able to really edit it within the normal. So you'll see edit with Elementor pop up on the pages themselves now. So it's always cool to just have to click it here and not have to go in and in. So like I said, if you click on this now, it should take us straight through to Elementor. Here we go. So now, like I said, this isn't going to be an Elementor tutorial, but if you want to add, say, some kind of other affiliate link within these, whether you got some kind of banner ad or something like that, it's easy enough to either add it into the sidebar, which I'm not going to cover off as well today. Like I said, this isn't a WordPress thing, but you can just add this in, go here, and you can actually add a space where you can go into here and search for maybe HTML or however you're going to put the banner ad in, and you can import a banner right in between them. Like I said, this is pretty straightforward Elementor, which you could probably watch other videos, and if you want to see a video on how Elementor actually performs, it'd be good to go through all that. But like I said, from this sake, we can delete this off. But if you want to change any of this, you can change the text here, so it's pretty straightforward. Change the styles up here, so you can change the text colors. You had, this is like a download link, so It's always going to look for when it says download here. You could download a link. So if you have footage here and you want to be able to just click on it, I believe if you click on this, it's already loaded up with a player, so which is really cool. So it should auto play and starts right out of the gate. So if we close this off, like I said, if we go back to the website, so all the videos are actually, so if you put your own YouTube video link in there, assuming you can use YouTube and not something else, you know, you can use Vimeo or one of them, you can put the link in here and it'll automatically start. A lot of the autoplay features on the video plugins that if you were to build your own website from scratch, don't autoplay. They actually you have to click them. They'll open up with a button and you have to click to start them. This one actually comes with one that's equipped with autoplay, which is kind of cool. So it's not in a premium version. And like I said, if you want to create a purchase now link, you can go down here and you can actually add a link into here for, say, whatever you put in here. So if you are going to put something that's affiliate linked or on your own site or maybe even another site, you can click on it right here. And I said, you know, you have to go down, you have to go through all these things and change the images, add your own videos. Like I said, add your own text, a little, but this is mostly just to get you started. So like I said, here we just quickly built a 3-page website, home, about us, and we can create, like I said, a contact page, and you can link this to other plugins if need be. So if you need a contact plugin, you can actually go into one of them and download them and apply them to this, or you could add more content below in Elementor, or if you want, you could add in between. So just click on the plus button here, like I said earlier, and you could add more content in between, or you could actually copy some of the content down and duplicate it. So if you want more of these, you could actually copy them and duplicate them down. So that, you know, and then change the layouts, or, you know, you utilize this one and this one, or, you know, maybe vice versa. If you were to add another section in, you could duplicate these down. So like I said, this is just a quick tutorial on how to build a quick website. So like I said, I think this looks pretty good for something that's just out of templates. It'll get you started, and as you have a play around in Elementor, there's a lot of things you can do. So here we go. You know, like I said here, you know, download previews. I'm not really sure. I don't think these are linked to anything, but this is another one here on the home page. Pops open, auto plays some footage. Right here now, they're just all showing you just a placeholder. So if you had your own drone, you could do buy online, drone footage. So if you want, you could link these things to a page. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you hit that like button. It'll help my YouTube rankings. As well as if you want to see more content like this, leave me some comments below and I could get into further detail around the websites and how to actually build content and what types of content perform best within the websites and in the Google and Bing rankings. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.